put on this list? You know, I'm sure glad to get a day off every week. When would I ever find time to do all these important tasks? What's missing? You know, I suppose I could stop by and check up on Mrs. Freiheit after stopping at the dry cleaners to pick up the altar pyramids. Dry cleaners is only a mile or two away from the hospital, I think. You know, I guess it was about time we took out that big red wine stain that was on the altar cloth. I mean, I must admit it did look a little bit like the figure of the Virgin Mary. But, you know, just like people, nobody agreed with my idea that we should film it and put it on YouTube. What a great attraction that would make. Might get some people in the church coming to see the altar virgin. I think the ladies on the altar guild refused to have it cleaned because they were mad at me for spilling a whole chalice of wine on the altar. Suppose the next time I train people to help with the altar, I should probably use an empty chalice. Should I make a trip to the hospital? I know Mrs. Freiheit's doing okay after her incident, and I wonder whether, with her 6 daughters visiting her, whether or not there are too many people, and she'd even notice. Then again, she was one of the members of the altar guild who got upset with me for the little altercation. And the other members of the altar guild might misinterpret it, but don't go to see her, even if today is my day off. Well, let me see. What else should I put on the list? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I need to pick up the fancy plates for the potluck supper on Sunday evening. Only the best paper plates will suffice. You know how fussy those teenagers are when they're eating their mac and cheese. But I forgot to ask what color to get. Maybe it would be better if we got those premium plastic plates. Instead, after all, you know, the paper ones fell apart in the dishwasher last time. That's pretty good. I think I should throw that in a sermon sometime to see if people are awake. They're probably just going to end up thinking I'm pretty dumb. Oh, yeah. Sign-up sheet. Yeah, sign-up sheet for the concert. The Crossberries is coming up. What a strange name for a group. I guess it made sense to someone. And Bitsy is swamped with all the stuff I've been giving her to do. Since she only comes in a couple of mornings each week, I'm sure she won't mind me helping her out. Although this time I really must remember to tell her that I'm going to do this, so she doesn't get upset with me again for doing her job. In spite of what she said, I really do think she appreciated all the additions I made to the newsletter after she started printing it out. It didn't take too much time to reprint those pages. Wow, I'm sure glad I don't have to go into the office today. I need a day off just to do all these special tasks to keep the church running smoothly. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it won't hurt for me to just run in and out of the church on my way to the bookstore. I really do have to send out those booklets I promised Joan I would send out last week. Her grandmother in Florida has been waiting for those devotional booklets for her Bible study group in the nursing home she visits every month. What would they do without them? They're already almost a week behind in their daily readings. Now, let me see. I really should pick up some groceries while I'm on the road. Eggs, butter, skim milk, bread. Oh no, that's right. Bread isn't too good for me. Too high in carbs. Unless it's communion bread. I guess that's extra holy. I wonder if that ice cream I bought is high in carbs. Wow, I almost forgot completely. I told Tom I'd call him very first thing this morning to let him know about going to the movies with him. Let me see. What movies do I want to see? Let's see. Let me take a look. I think I see a movie page. Oh, movie page. Okay, let's see. How to Train Your Dragon sounds good. It's probably too technical. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Well, I could have written that one myself. Ooh, here's one I like. Hot Tub Time Machine. Oh, darn, that doesn't start till next week. You know, I wonder if Tom would be interested in seeing our family wedding. I mean, I hear it's a riot, could use some stress relief. But Then again, maybe he would think I had some romantic notions in my head. And I know there are guidelines pastors need to abide by. I've already been at some strange wedding receptions in this church anyway. I doubt they could top those in a movie. Jeez. Let's see. Ooh, a prophet. I wonder what that one's about. Ezekiel's visions? Isaiah's denunciation of the excesses of his day? Maybe it's about Jeremiah, the crazy prophet who ran around